Announced today that he plans to sign a package of bills related to police body cams.
The issue, as you mentioned, is taking on more urgency here in the wake of the death of Freddie Gray, who was seriously, gravely injured while in police custody. The governor has also confirmed that state troopers will be helping city officers with protests. I-Team reporter David Collins has those developments.
At the request of Baltimore City Police, the Maryland State Police sent 32 troopers to Baltimore. They're part of a mobile field force team trained in crowd control and related duties. Video of the arrest of Freddie Gray by the Baltimore City Police, captured by concerned citizens and city surveillance cameras, doesn't provide a full picture of what happened.
Our concern is...
Governor Hogan brought up that point during the Maryland-Delaware-D.C. Press Association discussion on the first 100 days of his administration.
I'll break some news here today.
The governor believes police body cameras would help and announced his intention to sign a package of bills to make that happen.
I think having the real evidence of exactly what happened, having everything videotaped, is a step in the right direction.
One measure provides an exemption for law enforcement to Maryland's two-party consent wiretap law. This will allow police to record audio and video without first seeking permission when engaging the public.
There are some law enforcement agencies in the state that are proceeding in that direction now. And this is legislation that they need in order to put their programs together.
The ACLU cites concern. The measure does not address privacy issues, potential mining of police video databases, or using footage of constitutionally protected gatherings as an investigative tool. The legislation also establishes a task force to come up with best practices. The recommendations will be made to the Police Training Commission by January 2016. However, the commission doesn't have to follow them. The governor says he will sign legislation requiring law enforcement to generate reports on police in-custody deaths. The bill gained momentum in the General Assembly when an ACLU report found that at least 109 people died in police encounters in Maryland between 2010 and 14. Baltimore City topped the list with 31 police in-custody deaths. Almost daily protests are stretching the resources of Baltimore City Police. The governor confirms the city has asked for assistance.
The front line will be the Baltimore City Police, but the state will be backing them up and providing assistance as needed.
In Annapolis, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.